Hello viewer, thank you for joining me today. I'm Dave, the Fugly Vapor, as you can see, and I've gone all ooh-ah. Today I'm looking at 4 juices, if I can get the damn things in focus for you, from the Isle of Custard, and you've probably picked up that they're all breakfasts. So we've got the BOSUN'S Breakfast, the QUARTERMASTER'S Breakfast, Cabin Boy's Breakfast and the GALLEY MAID'S Breakfast. So they are sold as a bundle. The Isle of Custard, if you don't know, are based on the Isle of Wight, and they do one hell of a range of custards. I've done parts 1 and 2, as I said, which were all custards in some guise or other, either a straight custard, a fruit custard, custard with something. Check them out in the description, or check them out on the channel. There'll be links popping up anyway. But just quickly on these bottles, they are just about TPD compliant, I think, looking at them. They have got tamper evident seals, they are child resistant caps. The labelling gives you ingredients and all that kind of stuff. Says 18s, I think it says somewhere now 18s only. Just get some focus going, Fugly. Come on, get a grip. I know it's early in the morning, but no excuse. Yeah, for use by over 18s only on there. And we've got an 18 there. We've got the size of there at the bottom there, 10 millilitres. They do a 10, 30 and 110 in the range, not in these. These are only in 30 mil and 10 mils, I believe. Milligram strength, 3 milligrams. 80-20, and these are all 80-20. And I don't see anywhere yet where they've got this product contains nicotine bullshit warning that the TPD insist upon. If that's still going to be the case. But anyway, we'll crack on, and the first one I'm going to do is the BOSUN'S Breakfast, and I'm going to do the quarter. Yes, right, okay. BOSUN'S Breakfast is the first one. Got it on the troll on a newly wicked single coil that's 0.51. 3.7 volts is 27 watts, or 3.71 volts is 27 watts. So just get the description up here. First of all, this bundle says it's called the Buccaneer's Breakfast Bundle. They do the Buccaneer's Breakfast Bundle, and they do another one. This is the breakfast one. Want to sample our Captain's breakfast table range of juices? The breakfast cereal bundle consists of 10ml bottles of all our breakfast e-liquids, the Quartermasters, the Cabin Boys, blah blah blah, all in 3 milligrams nicotine and 80% VG, and there's a little discount as well. These 4 juices, if you bought them individually, would be £4 each, so that's 16 quid for 4. They knock you a quid off. They're doing them for 15 quid for the 4 juices, which is £3.75 for 10 mils, which is not bad these days. Most of the custards were pretty good. Some were a bit iffy for me, but you know, hang on a second. Most of them are okay. Turn myself up a little bit. I'm getting a bit pale. Right, let's give this a go. BOSUN'S Breakfast. Now, the BOSUN'S Breakfast is described as, come along, BOSUN'S Breakfast. Right, well, it's obviously a cereal of some description, so let me go to 36. Right, the BOSUN'S Breakfast. The BOSUN'S Breakfast is a sublime mixture of sweet forest berries, blended with breakfast cereal and a wash with fresh creamy milk. Think of a Fruit Loops style taste, but with added fresh berries all mixed up with full cream milk. It's far too good to vape only for breakfast. You'll come back to this all through the day. Now, I'm not getting a Fruit Loop, I'm getting the oaty, wheaty cereal taste first of all. I'm not getting milk either. I'm going to push this up to 45 watts, I think. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, now I'm getting fruit. Now I'm getting fruit. Still getting the cereal. Am I getting more fruit? Am I getting added fresh berries in with the Fruit Loop? I've had a few Fruit Loop cereals, some better than others. This is not a bad one by any means. It's not the best I've had, but it's not a bad one. I'm just trying to work out in my tiny little mind whether I've got it's a good Fruit Loop. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. As Martin Parker would say, it must be a good sign. Let's go up to 5 volts. I think I might be going to sneeze, actually. Try very hard not to. I didn't manage it. I thought I'd save you from that one. 5 volts is 49 watts. Yeah, I probably would say that that's a Fruit Loop with a bit of something added to it. I think I'm also getting a milk in there as well. So yeah, that's a pretty good vapor production is good. Yeah, I picked this troll because this troll is very good for flavours. Picks out flavours well. Excuse me a second, I was just doing my schnoz. So yeah. So what I'd say for that one is, if you like your Fruit Loops and you like your fruit vapes and your breakfast cereals generally, for either £4 for 10ml or push the boat out and get all 4, but I'll do the other 3. I'll go and get this wick changed, come back to number 2. So I'll see you back here shortly. Right viewer, I'm back with numero dos, which is the Quartermaster's Breakfast. The description reads thus: the Quartermaster's Breakfast is a healthy fruit cereal topped with a wodge of fresh forest berries and a slice of Mediterranean lemon, then blended with full cream milk. The sharpness of the lemon sets off the sweetness of the fruit to give a refreshing yet succulent vape you can enjoy late into the evening. Now, if I've read that correctly, if the description is accurate and the juice vapes to the description, this should be fairly easy, because it's the BOSUN'S Breakfast with an added lemon. So I should get much the same as I had, but with a lemon kick to it. Well, let's give it a smell. It's smeller. Hint of lemon. But I've stopped going on bottle smells and wick smells because quite often how they smell in the bottle and on the wick are not how they vape. So let's go on what it vapes like, shall we? Yeah, this is 3.7 volts, and straight away it's different in its composure from the last one. The last one was cereal first, and then it took a while for the fruits to come in. This is lemon. Lemon is the first thing I'm getting. It's not a tart lemon. Let's take it up to 40 watts. It's kind of it's not quite a lemon curd, but it's not a fresh lemon. But this is lemon's there, but it's starting to die down now. My palate's got used to it, and I'm getting more of the the other fruits coming through. Through. I'm not tasting quite so much milk with that one. Five volts, 49.1 watts. Let's put a bit more on. Moron? Who's a moron? I must have slept funny. Bang my head against the wall or something. I don't know. No, you've always been stupid, fugly. Okay, thanks. Oh dear. Right. So it's yeah, I mean, as I think I said, I'm not generally a breakfast cereal type vapor, only for the purpose of review. But this is nice. It's a bit noisy, fugly. Turn the jet stream off. Okay. For me, the lemon is kind of killing any milk, particularly as they say it's a full cream. Did they say it's full cream milk? Yeah, full cream milk. For me, the lemon's killing any. There's a slight hint, but it's not. I'm not getting a roundness of full cream milk. But yeah, again, if you like your fruit vapes and your cereal vapes, and it's another good one. So, right, I'll get this re-wicked. Move on to number 3. I'll see you back in a second. Right, I'm back with number 3, which is the Cabin Boys Breakfast. Excuse me. And this reads as follows. The Cabin Boys Breakfast is a sugar-crusted breakfast cereal made even naughtier with sweet, gooey marshmallows. Ugh. Okay. Now dunk the whole lot in cream. Oh. Remember those children's cereals you used to eat when no one was watching? Here they are again as a guilt-free vape to enjoy whenever the fancy takes you. Can't say this is going to be high on my list of things I'm going to enjoy today, because I don't generally do sweet breakfasts. No, I don't. But hey, for the purposes of fairness and impartiality, I'm going to just bite the bullet and go with it. So here we go. Cabin Boy's Breakfast. Is it Cabin Boy's Breakfast? Yeah. Stupid boy Pike. Right, so 3.7 volts or 3.73 volts is 24 watts. Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said sugar-crusted breakfast cereal. 36 watts. Must be mad. Hey. Can I taste marshmallows in there? Not sure I can. I'm getting a nice sort of cereally taste and cream, if a bit sweet. No, it's not a bit sweet, it's a lot sweet, to be honest. It's probably too sweet for me, but if you like a sweet vape, if you like a sweet breakfast cereal or a sweet vape generally, you'll probably like it. It's not unpleasant per se, but I think you need to be a lover of sweet vapes. I'll go up to 5 volts just because I've done it with all the rest of them. 5 volts, 43.1 watts. I can't hand on heart say that I'm getting marshmallow. There's too much else going on with the sugary sweetness and the cream. Probably yeah, probably can. Probably if I crank it up a little bit, I'll take it up to 50 watts. Why not? Too sweet for me, but if you are a serious cereal vapor and you like a sweet one, that's definitely a sweet one. So yeah, I'll get this cleaned off, rewicked, come back and we'll do the last one. So I'll see you back in a sec. Right viewer, I'm back with the last one, which is Galley Maid's Breakfast. Galley Maid's Breakfast. And that reads Galley Maid. There we go. Right. Galley Maid's Breakfast is a big bowl of sweet rice crispies and cornflakes, drizzled with a glorious full cream milk and spiked with just a hint of Madagascar vanilla. If you like a traditional packet cereal flavour but sweeter and creamier than you remember, then this is your perfect breakfast vape. Mabel, our galley maid cook, comes back to it all day long, and so will you. Well, that remains to be seen. Probably I won't, if it's that sweet. If I'd have known at the start what I know now, I'd have had the Quartermaster's Breakfast last to get rid of all the sweetness out of my mouth of that lemon. Anyway, 3 it's the sugar. 3.7 volts. The coils jumped to 0.55. It's now 21.1 watts, 3.7 volts. So Galley Maid's Breakfast, here we go. Lots of cream. Lots of cream, but I'm not getting much because I'm going to turn the wick up. I'll take it up to 30 watts, which is 4.42 volts. Still not getting much cereal. Hint of vanilla, but only a mild hint. I've got to 40 watts, 5.1 volts. Yeah, now I get cereal. Still got the cream, but it's not quite as strong now because it's got other things in play with it. Hello. Hello. I will open this window in a sec. But not right this minute because I live on a busy thoroughfare and it's getting on for people going to work time, and I've already heard quite a few people whizzing around, so hopefully you can't hear them in the background. What's that there? Scale of 45, 5.4 volts. Yeah, 45 watts for me on this coil. It's a 0.55 coil. It's a parallel wrap stainless and cancel. That's the full beans. I'm getting now cereal, vanilla, cream. It's nice, but again, it's not for me. It's nah. Yeah, the components are there. The cream, the vanilla, the cereal, but the first two was cereal, then fruit. Second one was fruit, then cereal. The third one was a heart attack in a bottle. So just too sweet for me. And this one is kind of, yeah, it's again, if you're a cereal vapor, you'll probably love it. Again, it's not unpleasant. Whether I'd buy it again remains to be seen. I'd probably buy the Quartermasters and possibly the BOSUN'S as individuals. But you know, for 15 quid, for 40 mils of e-liquid, if you're a cereal vapor, then you'll probably think it's money well spent, and you'll probably thoroughly enjoy all four. So yeah, that's it. That's me done. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, leave me a like down there. Subscribe. There'll be ignore that link up there. There'll be a clickable link to the Isle of Custard in the description, along with the pricing and stuff. Possibly some postage options. They do seem to post all over the world. UK, EU, Canada, US, Africa, Far East, or you can collect if you're on the Isle of Wight from their shop. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for watching. It's been a little longer than I anticipated, but you know, I hope I've done the juices justice and give you something to think about, and maybe another supplier, manufacturer that you weren't aware of. So yeah, have yourselves a good day. More importantly, have yourselves a good vape, and I will see you in the next one.